He was born after the great battle against Omega Shenron 3 years after the events of Dragon Ball GT, and having to become the biggest threat to our heroes ever since Omega Shenron's arrival, as the son of Frieza had arrived looking to battle against the strongest in the cosmos. As on today's video, we will be exploring the history of Frieza's son Aiz from the Dragon Ball AF manga, as we explore his power, personality, goals, and motives in why he was the way he was, and who was the person that defeated Aiz during the course of battle. Next. If you are new to this channel and enjoy what you see, then don't forget to punch that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to receive new and daily content on your mobile devices, desktops, and services that I provide, along with following me on these social media platforms to stay connected with me at all times. Thank you so much for your continued support. Now let's begin. Throughout the years following the events of Dragon Ball GT, fans of the Dragon Ball community all throughout the world were later introduced to Young Gigi's Dragon Ball AF manga adaptation, in which later, having to follow the release of his successful manga, came an iconic character forever remembered even till this very day within the Dragon Ball fandom, that character having to go by the name of Ys, also known in the manga as Aiz. Now the name pun for Aiz actually goes off of the actual word ice, as the history of Aiz dates back all the way after the events of the battle between Omega Shenron, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, as Aiz was born during the year of 795 AD, roughly around 3 years after the climatic battle between Omega Shenron and Dragon Ball GT. Now, having to learn of the events of Aiz's birth and him having to stay in an incubation period for over 50 years as opposed to King Cold and Frieza, who have stood in their incubation periods for 5 to 6, goes on to further explain the immense power that Aiz has. Now, after learning of the events of a warrior named Goku who had defeated his father who resides on Earth, Aiz begins to learn of Son Goku in making his decision to go to Earth. Now, prior to this, Aiz is actually shown in Young Gigi's version of Dragon Ball AF wiping out whole civilizations in his ideology and his idea of only having to fight strong opponents but never having to exact revenge on his father's death. Now, after arriving to Earth, Aiz is first encountered by Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, as the very first battle that takes place does involve Aiz and Vegeta, as Vegeta transforms into a Super Saiyan 3 to fight Aiz in his first form, and with that, Aiz was able to make Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta look inferior in terms of battle power when compared to Aiz's first form. After being frustrated over this, Vegeta used a portable Brute Wave generator. Courtesy of Vegeta handing the Brute Wave machine to Trunks, he ascended into a Super Saiyan 4 and was able to topple that of Aiz in his first form. Now, when comparing Frieza's personality directly to his son Aiz, Aiz seems to have a different motive than his father. Instead of seeking out revenge, he seeks out to relieve some stress by fighting the strongest people that he can possibly encounter, which his occupation is very similar to his father, however, in being the emperor of the Planet Trade Organization, but also having a hobby in fighting powerful people just to relieve stress. Now, when comparing Aiz's power, it is indeed factual that Aiz is capable of outmatching a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, while matching against a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in the end is outclassed when in his first form. Now, his first form is initially just like his father Frieza, in the sense to where Frieza's final form is very reminiscent to Aiz's first form, with the only significant differences having to be the markings on Aiz's body and the initial eye and pupil color change in comparison to his father. Now, later on, once Aiz achieves his second transformation, his body has enlarged and his power and speed have vastly increased, so much so to where even Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta wasn't even able to scratch him, at which point we get to see how Aiz, in his second form, battles the likes of Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and Majub all at the same time, while able to effortlessly beat down everybody simultaneously without even having to break a sweat, until of course all of the individuals listed combined their powers in unleashing an attack so strong that it forced Aiz in achieving his third and final form. Now, with eyes bearing that of a perfect vessel and concealing power over 10 times greater than his own father's, he undoubtedly becomes one of the most powerful entities to fight the Z Fighters ever since Omega Shenron, once tapping into his final form. So much so to where Aiza's final form even surpasses that of Omega Shenron and can further be enhanced once he goes full power. However, he was unable and was defeated by an enraged Super Saiyan 5 Gohan, the first of his kind in Young Gigi's version of Dragon Ball AF, but weirdly enough, Aiza's third form is referred to as his perfect form, as it does resemble his father Frieza's third form as opposed to anything else, which of course is that of also King Cold's form, in which we've seen in Dragon Ball Z. Now, the biggest difference to note between Frieza and Aiz alongside King Cold is Aiz seems to be a bit more calm, cool, and collected when even engaging during the course of battle, whereas we've seen Frieza lose his temper before, and it's because of this end result that led Frieza to his defeat. Aiz, on the other hand, only has a glimpse of this anger and this frustration appear towards the end of his run in his perfected form against Super Saiyan 5 Gohan. His main priority was to find Son Goku and kill him just to relieve stress, but instead encountered the Z Fighters, in which led him to his inevitable defeat. But in the end, let me know what you all think of Aiz, the son of Frieza, down in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Frieza having a son that vastly even exceeds his own strength tens of thousands of times over, even becoming potentially even more powerful than Omega Shenron? What are your thoughts on the characteristics of Aiz? Post your comments down below, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. If of course you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to go on ahead and slap a like down below. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, guys. Turn on all notifications. If you guys want to watch more explained videos such as this, I will leave an official link down below for you guys to check out and enjoy. Click the description box down below and check out all of the prior videos to this explaining all of your favorite Dragon Ball moments. Thank you all once again for watching. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Q! You guys know the rest. My motherfucking outro, bitch.